New York has become the first state in the nation to hit pause on the data center boom. Governor Kathy Hochul signed an executive order on July 14th, imposing a one-year moratorium on new hyperscale data center construction. The move comes amid growing concerns over secrecy, surging utility bills, and water consumption, with environmental advocate Erin Brockovich now warning the industry has been operating behind closed doors. The one-year pause makes New York the first state to enact a statewide ban on new data center construction. Critics argue the facilities consume enormous amounts of electricity and water while providing relatively few local jobs once built. Supporters say they are critical infrastructure for the artificial intelligence industry. The executive order halts approvals for large-scale facilities while the state conducts an environmental review. It does not affect data centers already under construction or smaller server facilities. Environmental advocate Erin Brockovich appeared on CBS News this week, warning that data center developers have scheduled public meetings when residents are at work, minimizing community input. She called the level of secrecy rare in her 3 decades of environmental advocacy. Brockovich has created a national map tracking data center proposals in every state. She says concerns about the industry are bipartisan and consistent across the country, something she describes as extremely unusual in her 30-year career. Residents from rural communities to suburban neighborhoods report the same pattern: higher electric and water bills, noise pollution, and little say in the process. Brockovich cited one projected data center that would consume 7 million gallons of water per day. That is enough to supply thousands of households. The figure has become a rallying point for opponents who question whether the benefits of AI infrastructure outweigh the costs to local communities. The political stakes are high. Former President Donald Trump called on Governor Hochul to reverse the order, warning states not to regulate the AI industry. Hochul faces a re-election campaign this year, and her Republican opponent opposes the statewide moratorium, setting up a key battle over the future of data center regulation in New York. The one-year pause takes effect immediately. The state will use that time to study the environmental and economic impact of the industry before deciding whether to extend, modify, or lift the ban.